Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Lim Reviews. So in today's video, we're checking out something pretty amazing or crazy right here. Today I have here the Kospet Note, or you might actually see this product somewhere else also being branded as the TicWris Max S. So I have no idea why this watch actually comes in two different brandings right here. But today, the one that I have here in hand is the Kospet Note, as you can see right here. The brand does sound a bit different, but again, I might not have tested out like a lot of different kind of brands. Mainly, I'm always testing out Amazfit, but today we're checking out something new right here. So definitely very excited for this. And of course, if you take a first look at this guy right here, it definitely looks like a mini smartphone on your wrist itself. So it doesn't look like a smartwatch. It looks huge, by the way. Of course, this device right here is actually a mini smartphone in itself. It's running Android 7, I think, right out of the box. We also are able to put in a SIM card, which I did. So I have my SIM card in here, and of course in this video I'll be running a couple of features with you guys about this Kospet Note right here and showing you guys what I think is cool and not so cool about the Kospet Note. Alright, so first and foremost, I just want to show you the difference between the size of this thing and my Amazfit GTR 2 right here. Just look at how big this Kospet Note is. It's literally a smartphone on your wrist. So I'm not sure about you guys whether you're comfortable wearing such a big device on your wrist. It actually looks like one of those runner devices where, you know, those people who go to runs, they actually wear their smartphone pack on their hand or their shoulder or whatnot. So this kind of look like that. It's really huge right here. But yeah, gotta put that out of the way and check out this device itself. So let me just show you around the device itself. We do have two physical buttons on the sides here. We also have a speaker. You can see a speaker there. We also have a microphone here. So obviously, because I have my SIM card inside, I am able to receive and answer calls on this Kospet Note right here. And I must say that the callings and the answering, everything was actually pretty clear without connecting any Bluetooth audio to it, just speaking directly to the watch itself. So it was very good in that sense. The other person on the other hand of the phone could actually hear my voice very clearly. So that is a good. Another thing to note is that we do have a couple of cameras here. Yep, you have a camera on your smartwatch now. This guy right here, I think, pushes out 2 megapixels, and yeah, at the front here, we do have another front-facing camera that is 8 megapixels. So this camera at the front here actually also works as a face unlock. So take note here, I'm going to unlock my device and look at that. I can't actually access it, but once I just point it at my face right here, it gets unlocked fairly quickly. So I've tested this out with a different person's face and it doesn't work. So it seems that it is currently only working with my face. So that's definitely good. Let me try that again once more. Yep, there you go. It's actually very fast. So I'm quite impressed with the face unlock going on with this thing right here. Alright, so let me show you guys the camera because some of you guys might be wondering what is the kind of resolution we can get with this camera right here. So let me just try and get into the main menu. I'm a bit confused by the way this operates, by the way. So let me show you the camera right here. We do have this camera app, and this is currently pointing out from the side. So I'm not sure, you guys who buy this watch here better not be doing something fishy with this side camera right there. It looks like some of those spy devices where you actually point the camera at someone without them noticing. So that's that. The pictures coming out are actually very grainy. Take a look at that. It's definitely not the best. I think I would put this in this camera sensor, the quality of it back to 10-15 years ago when we were using Nokia phones and all that. So that's the kind of resolution and quality you can expect from the camera at the side here. So don't expect any high resolution nonsense. And of course, if I just flip the camera to the front, you can see that I have this camera right here. The front-facing camera actually looks slightly more decent. It also has a face detection going on, as you can see in the little square right there. So although it says it is 8 megapixels at the front, honestly speaking, this looks more like a VGA camera at its best. But yeah, you do have that front-facing camera, which actually looks pretty smooth right here. Alright, okay, so let me show you other features which I think are really cool about this Kospet Note. Alright, so obviously since we're running Android in this thing, so we do have like everything that you can install into the phone or the watch right here. So notice that we also have the Play Store right there, and I've actually already installed a couple of apps. We have the News app, so this is the Google News right here, and you can actually access it very nicely. So look at that, we have all the news going on here. It is very small because obviously this is a small display, but I'm going to show you here what kind of experience you can expect from this little guy right here. So Apparently the display is from Sharp and we're getting like 300 plus ppi, so it's supposed to be retina, a kind of display. Yep, but everything is just very tiny here. But the good news is you are able to browse through this news right here and read it actually from the display itself, so very cool. So let's just go back right there. I also actually have YouTube installed, so yes, you can watch YouTube directly on your smartwatch now, if you may. So let me just show you very quickly. So if you notice this, the processor obviously isn't running very quickly. I'm not sure what the processor actually is, but I do know that we have 3 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of internal storage. So I'm just going to show you guys very quickly a video right here. I think I got to unlock that again. So let me just put a search and let me just go into my channel right there. So notice that it is a bit difficult to tap on it, but it still works. So I'm just going to play one of my previous videos. There we go. You can actually watch YouTube videos directly on your watch itself. And I must say that the image quality here is actually pretty surprisingly good. So I expected this to be like a bit subpar in terms of the image quality and all that. But if you take a look at this right here, it's actually playing the video very smoothly, and I can actually see the text on the video itself. So definitely a thumbs up over there. Unfortunately, what I didn't really like here is we do not have any volume buttons on this device right here. So I can't actually adjust the volume. If I want to adjust the volume, I'll have to go into the settings and actually touch with those media volume and all that. So yeah, just going to ignore that for now. But yes, you can watch your YouTube videos on your watch right now. Right, so just going back into the main menu again, I've also installed my Spotify, installed my Instagram and TikTok. So of course, those of you who watch TikTok, you can now do it on your watch itself as well. So the thing that I really like about this device right here, like I said, is that it's running a full-fledged Android system right here. So you can install all kinds of apps that you wish on this little smartwatch, on this big smartwatch right here. Alright, so now let me just show you a couple more features. If you pull down from the top, this is where you get a couple of quick access. So I've actually connected this watch here to my smartphone, and I've also put in a SIM card so you can see full 4G connectivity here. The signal, like I said, is actually pretty good. I've always been getting very full kind of signal here, so definitely good on that part. If you just swipe across here, you have a couple of quick shortcuts. Nothing too much to shout about there, and this is to clean all your apps. And you also have your music controls and the weather itself. So that's coming down from the top. So if you just swipe towards the right, this is where you get a couple of information here. This is actually your notifications, by the way. So swipe towards the right here to get your notifications, which I just cancelled. And if you just swipe to the other side right there, let me see again. Sorry about that. If you just swipe towards the left, oops, this is where you go into your main list of applications. So very cool stuff there. If you swipe up from the bottom, this is where you get your health and fitness tracking items. And here you can see that I've walked 1,000 steps today already. Honestly speaking, I'm not too sure about that counter because I actually haven't left the house yet. So I don't know how I actually got that 1,000 over step count. So in terms of accuracy, this might not be the most accurate. If you just swipe along more, you will see a couple more information here about your fitness and all that. So let me just go back once more. Alright, so if you just keep sliding across, this is the kind of figures that you can get. You can actually see a weekly view of all the steps that you've walked throughout the entire week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so in terms of this watch itself, what do I think about it? I think that if you're looking for like a mini smartphone on your wrist, this is what you're going to get at best, because it is really like a mini smartphone. Everything functions perfectly fine, just like how you would expect it to run on a standard, budget kind of smartphone. But if you're looking for like a proper health tracker and all that, I'm not sure if this guy will do the trick. You do have a couple of sensors at the back here to track your heart rate, but you don't have anything else. It doesn't track your sleep, if I'm not mistaken. I also want to show you very quickly how the app looks like. So whenever you buy or purchase a new smartwatch, I think what's really important here is also the app that comes with it. And this is the app that is supposed to run together with the watch itself. And to be honest, it is not the best looking app. It is also a little bit difficult to navigate this app right here. And as you can see, this is what you can get with the app. So not too much kind of information here. Just a few items here in terms of tracking your health and fitness. Of course, if you want to track your sports, it does come with a couple of activities here. Let me just try and show you guys once more. Face unlock and go into the list of apps. So notice that if I go into the activities, here, there we go. So in fitness, here we do get a couple of items tracked. You have your outdoor walks, your indoor run, your biking, your basketball. Yeah, it also tracks a couple of your sports there, football and ping pong. So quite a number of items here in this list. And yeah, like I said, we do have a couple of items here, but in terms of how accurate is it and the app itself, I'm not too pleased with how those work. Alright, so finally, let's talk a little bit about that battery life. So as you can see here, I'm currently at 55%, and I actually charged this to full yesterday night. So I've been playing around with it, and I think the most that you can get in terms of battery life with this Kospet Note right here is about 1 day to 1.5 days, mainly because this is actually running a full-fledged smartphone on your wrist itself. So you can't expect this to go like 1 week or something. What you will get is about 1 day or maybe 2 days max if you do not use the watch that much. Alright guys, I think that's it for this very quick look at the Kospet Note. For $160 US, is this worth it? Why not you tell me? Oh, one thing before I go, I just want to say that if you use a lot of the apps on the watch itself, just take note that it will heat up at the back here. So if you're putting it on your wrist, you will definitely feel the heat going on, and it gets pretty warm. So that's just something that I thought I should point out. Alright guys, I think that's it for this quick look. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!